beautiful beings, and happy 2025. We've officially entered into another cycle of the sun, and because of that, it is time to do a new color frequency reading for the entire year of 2025. So I'm going to call forth the cosmic Elfian elementals that work with the sun to bring forth the color energy for 2025 and educate us on the meanings of the aura around this new year. I am not really seeing any colors super clearly except just the radiating light of the sun. So let's bring some clarity to that for this year. Sometimes the year doesn't always show all of its colors initially, but once you tap into it, you can see things very clearly. So I'm going to call forth the cosmic Elfian elementals, divine masculine, that work with the solar energy to come forth and educate us on the color energy and frequencies influencing us in this new solar year. I've safely stepped back. You may step forward. Hello, beautiful beings. I'm a divine masculine cosmic Elfian elemental of the sun. And the reason why the color energy for 2025 isn't 100% clear yet is because the Lunar New Year is holding a very significant energetic influence over the year of 2025. Now, Lunar New Year will not come until the end of January, but I can see very clearly over this entire year, solar year of 2025, that the sun and the shifting of releasing the false energies around divine masculinity, divine femininity, divine paternal, and divine maternal, releasing the toxic inverses of those energies is very, very, very significant in this year of 2025, of acknowledging what it means to be in alignment with your divine masculine nature, your divine feminine nature, your divine paternal and your divine maternal nature, understanding what it means to be nurturing, what it means to be in your intuition, what it means to use logic and when's the right time to do that, how to be a manifester, a creator, and how to create the safety in your life and the lives of others. And that is why the solar energy is so powerful over the year of 2025, but as well as the Lunar New Year significance. The Lunar New Year is bringing forth that color energy of the cleansers. So there is a silver color energy, there is an orange color energy of the fire, and there is also a black color energy. Now, this is not a negative thing. It actually means the absorbing of negativity. So there is this black color energy around the year of 2025 because there is going to be this period of time where negative energy is going to start being cleansed away as the Lunar New Year brings the year of the snake, which is one of the most powerful cleansers of the earth for the ley lines and imprints of the earth, which is why there is going to be lessons and tests around the divine maternal and paternal energy. As you shift into the months of May, June, July, and August, the color energy that is associated with the divine maternal and paternal is very dominant. So you have the brown and the green color energy around that period of the year, as well as the blue and the white energy around that time of the year. That is because of the fact that there is going to be cleansing and removing of negativity from the ley lines of the earth. It is time for ancestral healing and really breaking cycles. This previous year of 2024, you may have experienced lessons learned about what it means to be a generational cycle breaker, constantly being tested with things to determine whether or not you are going to repeat the toxic patterns that caused negative situations to influence your lineage, or if you're going to choose something different. And those choices that you make, you'll start to see the results of that, whether positive or negative, during the months of May, June, July, and August. That middle part of the year is really bringing forth that healing on an ancestral level and healing of the earth. Also means that what might be brought to everyone's attention during that period of time is what has been done on the earth. So things that happened in the past, those imprints, wars, massacres, genocides, those things that happened in areas of land might start to be brought to the attention of people, and you might even feel the calling to offer healing energy to those areas of land that experienced massive death occurring, because that negatively impacts the earth, obviously, but the imprints of those who have died in those lands, or those who tragically lost their lives, left imprints of that sadness, of that fear, of that anxiety, and of that pain needs to be cleansed from the earth. One of the reasons why a lot of the inhabitants of the earth, a lot of you humans, might be feeling fearful and anxious all the time is because the imprints on the earth as a whole come from that fear and anxiety that was a result of wars and those who lost their lives. So now it's time to heal that on a deep earth level, to help heal that within you. Now, towards the end of the year, there is a very beautiful garden color energy. So there is violet, fuchsia, there is rose, there is hydrangea. There are these beautiful flowery colors towards the end of 2025. And what that means is that there is peace coming, but also the blooming of the things that you start planting. So start planting your ideas, start implementing your ideas, start embracing your creativity and embracing your truth and what you want to do in this lifetime. Start working on building the life that you wish to have, because you'll start seeing those things blossoming by the end of next year. At the beginning of this year, there is a very dominant green, as well as fuchsia. Fuchsia is kind of showing its color energy as you look deeper into the year of 2025. There is a blue and fuchsia in the March-May area, and there's blue-green and fuchsia in this March-April time of the year. And the blue carries you into May. What those color energies, the specific shade of green is this emerald green, and the specific shade of blue is a deep royal blue that when you go into May turns into a lighter blue as it starts clearing out and helping you clear your mind of the woes. So as you start going through March and April and May, it's a lot of mental clearing and a lot of honoring your truth and speaking your authenticity. The throat chakra of humanity needs to open. It's time to communicate, not just handle things with action all the time. Sometimes you need to talk things through and have that clearing and healing and release of the things that are weighing on your heart. The reason why the green is a deep emerald is because it is time for more healing of the heart. There is a lot of stress you are all experiencing. So it is time to embrace the healing that comes with letting go of the fear of judgment when it comes to speaking your truth and being who you really are. It is time to embrace your authenticity in the year of 2025 and not be afraid to say no, not be afraid to say yes, to embrace your truth and honor who you are. And that's what the fuchsia is really bringing throughout the entire year of 2025. The fuchsia with the solar lights, the fuchsia kind of coming from that lunar New Year influence as well, it is time to embrace your uniqueness and see the beauty of who you are, and not be afraid to say no, not be afraid to say yes, not be afraid to take chances, not be afraid to, be rejected, not be afraid of what's going to happen when you make a choice that comes from your authenticity. And it's time to fearlessly take action in who you are. And sometimes that means just having a conversation that would have been a fight, would have been yelling, if you weren't ready to heal that wound that you all carry of being afraid of what might happen if you just communicate clearly and accurately what you wish to communicate to people. Sometimes you don't communicate yourselves accurately because you allow the emotions to overwhelm you. But this year, it's time to allow yourself to calm those emotions and really take the time to think about what you're saying. Is it coming from fear? Is it coming from anxiety? Or is it coming from love? Is it coming from understanding? Is it coming from forgiveness? Understanding where those words are coming from and understanding how powerful your words really are. Thank you he just decided he's done, and it's perfect timing for that as well because we are just now running out of time. The visual I saw was the clarity that comes when we are ready to speak our truth and we overcome that fear of judgment, overcoming the fear of judgment, and just truly embracing who we are. So I wish you an abundant new year. Goodbye for now.